Welcome to a review of Love Tyrant, or you could say Renai Boukun episode 4. Yes, episode 4, guys, and shout out already. 4 episodes, and we're already introducing a new character to the mix, which we already know because the opening kind of spoiled it, but we're gonna get to that. So, episode 4 Love Tyrant has got to be the craziest, psychotic, bondage type anime, which I know everybody will love. Take note, X Darling Kun for Monster Misune. Now here's the thing, Love Tyrant has been the craziest Death Note parody ever. I mean, if you watch this episode, you will understand that there are some quality funniness in this, and do's and don'ts in this episode. So let's begin with a little review of it. We kick things up. Now this show is split into 2 parts. The manga itself, ongoing as it is, it's right now already in episode 4, and they kind of, to me, they rushing it. Just like they did with Monster Misune, they kind of rushing it, and just like this, they are rushing it to the mix. They are. So let's get to now. Yuzu. Okay, guys, let's get one thing straight. Yuzu, I don't like you. Out of all the girls of this, you're like my least favorite girl. And I'm sorry to say, Yuzu, you're just stupid. But Yuzu goes to this all-girls school. This makes it better to understand. This gives us a clear indication of why she's going to this school. Why she's going to school with Akine and the others. Henceforth, we found out her backstory is very sad, being treated wrong, and that her sister could be a monster, and when she was, threw the doll into the pond, but we actually know the girl with the pink hair. See what I mean? Pink hair. Spoiler alert. New show, done. Sorry, go back. Anyway, so we introduced, her backstory is kind of sad. There's a part of me that says, we're going to forgive her. The way she's acting like that, so rude to the main guy, the Black Star type hair looking dude, we're going to forgive him? I mean, we're going to forgive her? See? I don't know, maybe. But Yuzu goes to this all-girls school. We want to know more about her. And now, this is the stupidest thing ever. How the fuck, this is an all-girls school, but how the fuck these girls, the principal, the security, cafeteria lady, I don't care. How the fuck they don't know that's not Yuzu? I mean, you got a guy who dressed up, well, actually, I'm not going to say I like her, but come on, this is a tall guy with Yuzu's hairstyle and her school uniform going to this all-girls school. This is not some pedophile bullshit. I mean, where's the security? The principals are stupid or something? They don't fucking see that? Are you kidding me? They don't see that? I'm like, come on, guys. How many of you saw that, know that there's some pedophile bullshit in this episode, and knowing that this guy's in that Yuzu too, so that Yuzu could attend the school that Akina's in. Come on, guys, are you kidding me? It's right there. Guys, ladies, you guys are stupid. You guys, this is an all-girls school, and y'all didn't notice that's a giant, that's a guy, a tall guy with a wig? How stupid are you? So, sorry. But Yuzu goes to sneak in, and like all perverts, you want to take a photo of the girl you love so much. Kind of like Issei from High School DxD. When Issei and his friends kind of peeking, looking at the girls changing. It's like that. Yeah, it does. It kind of does. Now, due to Guri's new love app game, the Love Note app, which should have been real, it tells people, based on the percentage, their love for them one another. So she tests it out with her, Yuzu, and Akine, and those two don't go well. Of course, because Akine don't even like her that much. Like her as a sister, not like a sister and a woman. Get your facts straight. So, and then we got Akine, who literally stalking Genji to the mix, stalking him to the friggin' mix. Their love connection on the app is tremendous. Strong as a friggin' ox. Tremendous. And that's taking a jealous toll on Yuzu. And I don't blame her. But come on. Looking at her backstory, it sounds like we're going to forgive her because her backstory is just too sad. Seeing how she was treated like a little girl. and seeing Yuzu's mother, which we all know in the opening, she's there. So we're going to see her eventually, probably episode 5 and 6. Anyway, Yuzu's running in the rain. Feel bad for her that Akane kind of told her, I don't like you, all that stuff. And it's kind of rejected for sisterly love in the Yuri way. And the main guy just like saved her life. And she literally pushed him in the pond. In the river, whatever. And his hair sticking out. How was that physically possible? He got this anime hair gel thing. He got his hair standing up. But long story short, Yuzu is saying overall to her sister, like, you may hate me if you want, but my love, my perverted love will still go with you along the way. And that's the trick. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. And that the love will be effectively and will continue on to better in Doll's life. That's the thing. Now, that's the first half. Moving on. We're going to show the new girl now. Now, this new girl, she disguised as a regular high school girl to get the facts on Kiss Note. The facts on this guy. And the facts like, oh, she's immortal. Now, you taking character. Don't tell somebody your thing. Don't tell nobody about it. That's just suicide. And boy, he gets suicide. Now, Akane, I can understand her personality in this. Akane's my girl. Out of all in this show, she's my girl because she's like, in a way, in the morality of this, she's like, you mess with my man, I'm gonna break you, bitch. You hear me? And that's how she is. So here's a note, guys. Any girl that messes with him, she's gonna kick your ass. Or kill you. I don't know. So now we introduce this new girl, Shikami. She's a fucking freak. This is a shout out to all you guys who's into the bondage thing. Looking at her debut, seeing how she is, she reminds me of, now picture this, guys. Picture this. Put the puzzle in here right now. Shikame, with the pink hair, girl with the glasses and the hard eyes. Picture her in her body. Picture this. You take Raknia from Monster Misune, the spider chick. You take her. You mix that with from Future Diary. And you mix that with Junko from Danganronpa. When you put those, it's like fusion. You put polymerization. You fuse those three, personality, the body, and you got her. I'm going to say this again. Raknia from Monster Misune, Junko from Danganronpa, from Future Diary. You fuse those three, and then boom, you got this gorgeous girl with the glasses. And she stabbed him so many countless times. She's into this. Shout out to all you bondage people. Whoever like to being tied up like Andre for prison school, this is the opportunity of a lifetime for you guys. Matter of fact, now that I think about it, if she was in prison school doing all the tying up thing to Andre would love it. I'm just saying. And I'm pretty sure you guys will love it. So now we ended with a dramatic cliffhanger of her lick at her tongue like that. So I'm like, oh, this is getting juicy and hot already. Now, I know we already read the manga, and I read it. I don't want to spoil anything, but from where they at now, they're going to show a new character. I don't want to spoil it, I'm just saying, because I read the manga, so they're going to show new character in it. Not saying much. But that's it for now. So, what did we learn in this episode 4? We learned that, it's okay for a guy to wear a girl wig and attend a girls' school without being noticed that that's a guy. We all know that never judge a book by a cover. And we also know that the love is very hard these days, and you can't break that love. You can't break it. And that's what this is. Oh, and also, if you see a girl if you see a crazy girl with pink hair and glasses that likes to stab people in a nastiest bondage type way, that's your girl, or better yet, run like hell. So that's it for now. So tune in next week for episode 5 of Love Tyrant. And remember, it's better to have love and laws than not being tied up with a crazy bitch.